Human trafficking. I know you've heard about it. It's been in the news a lot here lately. A lot of us think it only happens in foreign countries, but the fact remains that it does happen here in America. It happens in America, it happens in the heartland, and it happened to me in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I was raised in a great family, both parents at home, white picket fence, walked to school every day. Things were really great. Then one day Dad decided that he was going to divorce Mom. And when he did, everything changed. My mom met a new boyfriend, and when he started babysitting us, he also started molesting us. Shortly after that, Mom moved us to Oklahoma City, and we thought things were going to be different, but they weren't. After going through that situation with them and several others that she allowed to molest me, I decided that I would be better off on my own. I did meet some new friends, and a lady actually took me in and said that she would be willing to take care of me, and I was really excited about that. Then I learned what she did, and what she did was sold drugs. She taught me how to sell drugs, and she said that when other people were around and her friends were over and they were using drugs, that I had to use drugs as well. After I started using drugs with her, she started selling me to these different men. Whenever I would refuse, she would she would beat me. Well, it was through her that I met someone who I thought would save me from everything that she was doing to me. And he took care of me. He bought me things. He fed me. We did all kinds of things together. And then one day, that changed too. He said that I owed him. And so since I owed him, I was going to have to find a way to pay him back. And the way to pay him back was prostitution. This went on for several years. During the process, I had a child with my pimp. And eventually, this started to affect my child. When I got pregnant again, I was scared to death. I didn't want him to know. When he found out I was pregnant, he beat the baby out of me. After that, I knew I had to get away. I convinced one of my friends to ask her parents to take me in. She said her mom was going to pull up, and I had just 1 minute to get to the car with everything I owned. And I ran out to the car. I was finally free. And then one day, on the news, my pimp had been arrested. He had been arrested for murder. You know, people ask me sometimes, how did I overcome this? How did I get through such a horrible situation? And my answer, I'm still overcoming it. I'm still not over it. But because of God, and He's seen me through, and He blessed me with family, I can't ask for anything else.